This is really the first time. Look at that. That was really quick. Holy crap. It's nice. Look at this. I'm no longer in Instagram jail. YouTube isn't mad at me anymore. I mean, I'm back up on my feet here completely. This is fun. This is nice. Now, now to me, see, I don't know if I operate differently than most people, right? But to me, what all this means is like I've wiped the board now, so now I can go get in some more trouble. That's what it means to me.
Got the clean
Well,
slate. Now we can go back to doing some shit again.
yeah, like now, I mean, I got a clean slate. Now I can go back to, get myself in some trouble. Hey, what's going
Until it
on,
happens
Daniel?
again.
What's going on, Daniel? Josue, Metal Guy, what's going on? What's going on? What's going on, guys? Um, so I'm happy to see some people in here. I know it's been a crazy time for me right now, man. And I will get into the full breakdown of exactly what happened in a minute. But before I do that, like I said hi to everybody else here. Let me say hi to my guest, my buddy Dan, joining me tonight. Thank you for coming on, sir.
No problem, man. Thank you for having me on.
Oh man, you know what? Chris has been bugging me honestly to get you on. He said that me and you would click pretty well, and he was right. I enjoyed having you on, so I was like, you know what? Let me ask him again. Why not?
Yeah, the conversations we've had in the past couple of lives that we've been on, it's been pretty good.
What's going on, Mr. Fleming? And there he is. Did someone say sit down? Gabagool's in the building. It doesn't feel like a sit down without Gabagool here. Um, so I've gotten tons and tons of messages this week, over the last 2 weeks, really, because of everything that's gone on. And I finally was able to pinpoint things and figure out exactly what happened, where it happened, why. Well, I don't know why it happened. Let me correct that one. I don't know why anything happened, but I know where things happened and where they were able to get me in trouble. That's what I know right now. So, and he was in here watching. And again, I want to make sure everyone knows I am not blaming him. It was just his live stream where this happened. Daniel the Bearded Apprentice was live. Okay. And in the live, I jumped in the chat and I said, damn, Daniel, that's one ugly son of a bitch on that screen. That's what I said. Daniel saw it and started laughing. He said, haha, I know, Joe, I tried to throw my hat on to make me look a little bit prettier, all that kind of stuff. It was a joke between the two of us. We were just having a good time. Somebody saw that comment and took it as a way to report me, and they did. 4 times in 2 minutes, I got reported for that comment, which then got me banned off Instagram. Within 24 hours of that, my YouTube channel got reported 6 times for hate speech. Literally, on 3 different videos, I got reported for hate speech. I had to go against all those, or I had to appeal all those decisions, fight those one by one, because YouTube basically told me about it, told me about their 3 strike rule, and then told me I was in their 3 strike rule and they were going to ban my channel forever. They were going to shut me down. So I had to appeal these decisions and fight to keep my channel alive. I now have 1 strike. I was able to clear my name on everything but one of my videos, which is actually a live stream from almost 2 years ago now. Okay. Somebody went back and found a live stream from 2 years ago to make a complaint about. And the funny part is, the words that were made the complaint about weren't even coming out of my mouth. That's the funniest part here. But wasn't that person's fault either. We were all just having a good time. And now we were reported years later. To me, the whole thing, my mom thinks I'm handsome, Joe. Sorry. Mom thinks I'm handsome. Okay. That's all that matters then, bro. That's it. Your mom, your wife, you're good. Don't worry about it. Um, to me, what happened was when somebody reports a live stream from 2 years ago, somebody went looking for something on me. Somebody was actively trying to shut down my channel this last week. Why? I don't know. I couldn't tell you. Maybe because I will stand up here and call people assholes if they're assholes. I don't know. I don't know what it is. But you didn't win. You didn't. It didn't work. I'm still here. Did I take a bit of a hit? Sure, but you know what? This jaw has been hit more than once in life, and this won't be the last time I get cracked in the mouth. I'll live. I'll get back up. I'll dust myself off like I am, and we'll be back on to doing what I love doing. And that's that. What's going on, Bruce City? What's going on? What's going on?
What's going on, man?
I saw guys come in, man. I don't want nobody to think I'm ignoring them. A hairy hooligan on screen. I'm giving up hope. What's going on, Chris? He must be talking about, well, hairy hooligan. He could be talking about either one of us, honestly.
Either one of us,
honestly. Yeah. What's going on, Nick? Jeff? What's up? What's up? What's up? Where's Miners at? I'll go send him a message on IG, dude. What's going on, Russ? What was Daniel's question? Oh, what's a gabagool? Oh, okay. All right. A gabagool is a lunch meat, okay? It's a lunch meat. Uneducated folks who aren't from North Jersey will call it Coca-Cola. That's not the right way you say it. I'm sorry, okay? All you got to do is go turn on The Sopranos for 5 minutes, and you'll know that it's called gabagool. And that's that. It's a lunch meat. It's a cured meat, and it is fantastic. It comes in sweet or spicy. Both of them are amazing, okay? I recommend getting both. And when you're making your sandwich, you do a sweet salami, hot, sweet cheese, sweet salami, close it up. Thank me later. Thank me later. What's going on, Aldemir? What's going on, Diablo? I'm trying to get everybody as they come in. Yeah. So, for whatever reason, somebody was very much trying to shut down my channel. And I thought about this a lot. I was mad. I was angry. I was in a bad place, too. I had shit going on in my real world. People forget that there's a real world out there, right? That's got nothing to do with the beard world. It's your actual life, okay? And my actual life was being attacked. They were messaging people in my actual life. And I got really mad about all this, right, Dan? And then all of a sudden I realized something the other day, and I've been laughing my ass off inside ever since. Some sad son of a bitch out there just spent his entire last 2 weeks trying to shut down a YouTube channel that doesn't even have 1,000 subscribers on it.
Yep. Simply because he's butthurt about something.
That's it. Something upset him, and he spent the last 2 weeks of his life doing all that he could to make sure I wasn't up here talking on a live stream anymore. And yet, here I am up here on a live stream talking and doing what I do.
People are so sad, man. What?
God, I'm sorry.
I don't understand what possesses people to think that. Okay, so say he did get your YouTube shut down. Say he did get your IG shut down. What in your real life is that going to affect? Other than you kind of use this as an outlet to kind of get some shit out there. What in your real life is that going to hurt?
You know what? Like I said, at this moment, I'm not one of the bigger channels. I don't get paid for anything I do. You know what I mean? I don't get anything really from this channel other than the joy of interacting and doing what I love. I love doing these videos. I enjoy doing these live streams. I love working with companies that I truly believe in, launching new products, things like that. I like doing that stuff. Yeah. So
that's yes. It would kill that.
Right. Yes. It would suck. But would it change anything in my day-to-day life? Not really. Not all that much. And I started thinking about this, and I said, man, I am living not rent-free. I'm living mortgage-free in somebody else's brain right now for some reason. I've got 2 rooms and a loft in somebody else's brain at the moment. I don't know why. Like I don't know what makes me so special or why they zeroed in on me, but I can tell you this: I'm not the only one it's happened to out here.
Oh,
So guys, be careful, be prepared, and if it starts happening, just kind of look at what's happened to other guys and try and get out ahead of it. Is all I can say.
yeah.
Learn from what other guys have gone through and be prepared for it. That's all.
And know
Because
your avenues to get around all the shit that's gonna happen.
right, know your avenues, know your appeal. Listen, YouTube doesn't tell you this, but if you have a situation going on, you can actually ask for like a liaison between you and YouTube, somebody who will actually plead your case for you with YouTube. And the reason they're important is because they might know things about YouTube you don't know, how to get around certain things and how to get things taken care of, or something that's stupid and they can get taken away. So make sure you have the right people in place. Make sure you're doing all the right things. But what I will say, um, what I will say is this: to I get it, man. I see channels leaving. They're done. They're leaving all this to, they don't want to deal with this no more. But what I'm going to say is this, guys: every one of you that walks away, and it's your channels, it's your lives. You please don't think I'm making fun of you or saying you shouldn't. It's your life. You do what you want to do, okay? But every time one of you walks away, every time one of you closes their channel down or whatever, these guys just get stronger and think, look, another one down, another one down. Let's keep moving forward till we get more of them done.
Yep, you're letting
I,
them win.
I'm not going to let them win. They're going to have to physically shut my channel down. They're going to have to get me on that 3 strike thing with YouTube to get me out of here. And even then, I got nothing better to do in my life. I'll start another channel. I don't know.
There you go. You just go under another name, another address, and just start another one. Just keep going at it.
That's it. I've already got another channel back when me and my brother were doing um, wrestling reviews and shit called FTW Entertainment. If you want to see some funny shit, go look up our old videos.
Oh, I went
You will
back in your
see.
history and watched some of your old stuff, like one of your first few videos, and
Those are bad. Those are bad. But I'm telling you, sir, go back and check out, look up FTW Entertainment. You will see me and my brother sitting there. Very unbearded me, by the way. Very, very unbearded me. And you will see how muted I am for the beard world and my YouTube channel right now. Because in those videos, I curse about every other word. I think I cursed the one video that they kept count. I said the F word about 72 times. I'm not even lying.
ah, damn. I
North
thought
Jersey
I swore
Italian,
a
dude.
lot. I thought I swore a lot, and I've tried to censor myself as much as I can on videos and lives.
Oh, well, thank you, sir. I appreciate the compliment. I mean, I think it looks pretty damn good myself too. I really do. I do. I think it's
It
been
does.
it's it's been on trending upwards at the moment. It feels great. Um, However, I can say this: when I use these products a couple days in a row, it always looks a little bit better,
Name drop.
and that's the Chronic. Selfless plug.
Selfless plug.
Chronic beard. I got a code, but I don't remember it right now. I'm sure somebody else has got a code though. So go look theirs up. I don't care about the money. Just go support Mike. He's got great products. Plain and simple.
I've heard so much good stuff about Chronic that I might go against my rules. Maybe just one thing, maybe try it out. No, but I haven't heard a damn thing that's been bad about his stuff.
Uh, when did Corey come in here? Sorry, Corey, I didn't see you, sir. Hope you having a good night. I trained a guy at Honda one time, and every other sentence he spoke had the F word in it. I literally could not handle it. I just had to be like, dude, seriously? Was he from North Jersey, sir? Just you might want to find out because that could be why. For us, it's kind of interwoven into our normal sentences. I don't even think most of us notice that we're doing it, honestly. It's just
It,
in there. It's like hello at this point. It's there, and that's that.
yep.
Chronic
It's
equals less shuddering for me. Okay.
the F word's kind of like my favorite word, so it's hard to catch myself. Be like, wait, don't say it, don't say it. I get in trouble at work all the time for it.
It's an adjective, a noun, a verb. Yep, whatever you need it to be. And that's the point. It's
Yep,
everything.
it
It's
fits
all.
anything.
Also, if you ever come to my area, understand that how you doing? How you doing? Doesn't just mean how you doing. It can mean a lot of things. Okay, and be used in many different ways. You know, it can be used in 100 different ways. Also, you will hear the term "your mother's ass" quite a bit in North Jersey. Quite a bit. I don't know why. I don't know who started this. Okay, but in my area, when people get mad about, well, not everybody, but Italian guys get mad about something in my area, you'll hear them slam something in your mother's ass. Will be the sentence that follows. I don't know why, but that's a thing.
Must be a threatening way to say something to somebody.
Oh, well, North Jersey, they teach it in their schools. I will neither deny nor confirm that, sir. I will neither deny nor confirm that one. We say you're welcome when you don't say, yeah, yeah, yes, we do. We'll be like, hey, jerk off, you're welcome. You know, our way of making you say, letting you know that you just should have thanked us for something.
Yep, you say it
That's
in
all.
that tone of, yeah, you're welcome.
Mm-hmm. No, well, see, again, um, North Jersey, one thing we're not very good at is subtlety or, cleverness. We just kind of shoot shit out there. So, again, we're just kind of like, hey, jerk off, you're welcome. That's it.
Yeah,
That's
I've
what we got.
noticed that from you, Joe, after watching you live and watching some of your shows. It's very apparent that there is no subtlety and
Pizza joint in my city. Guy that owns it is from North Jersey. Says your mother's ass all the time. Thank you, Daniel. I will take my bows now. I told you these things I say. It's not just for the hell of it. These are North Jersey facts I'm giving you guys. I am giving you a North Jersey breakdown piece by piece, so that if you ever come to my neck of the woods, literally, you're fine. You'll be good. Just you'll be able to roll right through everything.
you'll be able to speak the hidden lingo.
It's important too. It's important. Okay, it's very important. Just like all the guys who sit there and say pork roll, pork roll. Listen, around here you're liable to get hit with something. I'm not even kidding with you. It's Taylor ham. It's not a joke. This is serious. Like some of these old guys get mad. What the hell are you ordering? You want me to roll a pig in here for you? Huh? You want a pig's ass? How's that? They get, they get pretty angry about it. It's not a joke around here. Good morning, class. My name is. Now shut up. Now I'm listening. Yep, yep. Um, look, I get it. I know a lot of the channels that exist in our little world are very PG, and that's cool. I'm not knocking that, man. Like, do your thing, family friendly, all that stuff. Here's what I will say: I do my channels at 9 o'clock on a Sunday night for a reason. It's
Yeah,
adult time. It's time for the guys to get together. We're talking about beard products and men's grooming. I don't think a 5-year-old should be watching me right now. Just my thought process. Okay.
very true. Very true. On
Oh,
lives,
look,
it's kind of like,
my little brother, the POC show. My little brother Brandon. What's going on, man? You get home from work yet?
so I kind of look at it as with lives, it's, just be you. If that's kind of how you are, if you swear a little more than anybody else, it's your live. And like you said, you do it late at night. Kids shouldn't be up watching it. Now in a video, Like if you're shooting a video, like a review or something,
Yes,
that's where, at least
different.
me personally, I kind of try to censor it a little.
Yes. And if I do use some kind of adult language or something in a video, I will put actual parental advisory on my video. I've done it before. Warning, explicit language, things like that. I will do it. Again though,
Probably good for
I'm not
rants.
I'm not knocking any of the clean channels or the PG channels, man. Do you think? You know what I mean? Like I get it. That's your brand. That's the way you want to do things. You build your brand your way. But I
Yep.
can't sit here and pretend to be something I'm not. I'm not a politically correct, don't curse and swear and oh look, you said frick, put $1 in a freaking swear jar kind of guy. I'm me. Okay? I say 5 curse words just literally getting out of my chair in the morning. That's it. I haven't even actually started the day yet, but just getting into a standing position, I say 5 curse words. So I can't pretend to be anything I'm not. I don't know what to tell you.
It's normally my first word out of my mouth in the morning when I hear my alarm going off when I gotta get up for work is usually fuck.
No drinking hand tonight. Not tonight, guys. End of the month, guys. End of the month. That's all I can tell you. Is end of the month. I finished my peanut butter whiskey the other night. Actually, I love that stuff. I swear to God, I could have a bottle of that stuff here 24/7 because you can just drink that just over ice. It's a beautiful, sweet drink. It's nice. Everything's good. But nothing tonight, guys. I could have used it though because today, if you saw the pictures, I don't know if you saw them or not. We had a little birthday party for my daughter, which means that there was 8 teenagers in my house today, all screaming, yelling, teenage girls freaking out every time they looked at some boy's picture, everything else. I was like, pineapples, I don't like it. Somebody get me the hell out of here. Who said my daughter could grow up? I'm not okay with any of this right now. Not okay with any of it. None of it.
Only gonna get worse, Joe. Only gonna get worse.
Yeah, yeah. I'm a, I'll say this much, man. Sam's got some weird, like, what do you call them? I guess quirks would be the thing. She washes her hands a lot, stuff like that, right? She's got weird little quirks, you know. I'll see her
Okay.
walking around the house and she's going. I'm like, what are you doing? She's like, you you smell that? And I'm like, the soap? You just washed your hands. And she's like, no, there's something smells weird. And then I see her washing her hands again, and I'm like, who the hell washes their hands this much? She does. But again, take things in perspective here. If my biggest complaint about my teenage daughter is she washes her hands too much,
You ain't
that's a
worried
win.
about too much then, yeah.
That's a win. Like,
That's a win.
that's a win. I'll take that one. You know what I mean? I can work through that. That's fine.
There's a little OCD in her, and like you said, if it's just washing her hands, it could be a hell of a lot worse.
Zebra must be talking to the guys in the chat.
Yeah, it ain't for us. It
he
ain't
can't.
for us.
He can't be directing it to the guys on the screen. Like that's not. I have ever
Gents,
been accused of being a gentleman. But yes. So to answer your question, no, there's no drink tonight. Um, I'm not desperate enough to go downstairs and drink those friggin' White Claws. They're gonna
oh,
sit in my fridge forever.
yuck.
They're gonna sit there forever. It won't happen. It was bad. It was a bad experience. I should have never done it. I did, however, find a new drink I like, or a new alcohol, I should say. I like. When I was at the Knights last night. I was looking for something to just kind of sip on while I was working, and I poured myself Bullet bourbon. Never had
Bullet.
Bullet before. Yeah, never had Bullet, and it was very nice. It was very nice. It was good.
That is a tasty drink. That is a tasty
Yeah,
drink.
I quite enjoyed it. It was very nice.
And I'm normally just a beer guy,
Oh,
but
I'm sorry. Hold on. To my little brother. Fuck Fuck you. What are you talking about? I got the worst mouth in the family. Kiss my ass. What does that mean? Over there talking shit. Like I curse all the friggin' time or some shit. What's wrong with this kid? I'm sorry, what were you saying?
I was saying, I'm normally a beer guy, but I've been trying to find ways to get into the whiskey bourbon kind of thing, just to have something to come home and sip on at the end of the day. And I would say, yeah, Bullet. I've had that before, and that's quite tasty.
Hey, I'm not wrong. You do have the worst mouth.
Get out of here and shut up before I slap the shit out of you.
I'm not wrong.
Looking like Macaulay Culkin. Get upstairs.
Hey. I'm not a drug addict.
Get the hell out of here.
I'm a pothead.
Go away. Family. You can't shoot them.
And you have a hard time living with them.
Oh, man. Don't even get me started. Zebra, you know I love you. Whose full name is? My full name ain't Joey. He is one of, I think, 3 people in the world who call me Joey. One of 3 people who say it.
And get away with it anyway.
Yep. One of 3 people who can say it, and I won't get mad because he's my youngest brother. What am I going to do?
I can't wait to see how you react the first day that your daughter brings home a boyfriend.
Nope. Pineapple. Not going to happen. I'm going to tell you right now, you don't. Y'all might want to have cameras rolling for that one because it'll be interesting. I promise you, it will be interesting. I'm gonna have friends here, friends who have lots of anger and no future. They'll be here, hanging out with me.
No future.
They'll be here. That way, I know they got it. Everything will be fine.
That's some of the shit that I think about too. My daughter's only 2.5, but before I know it, she's going to be a teenager. And
that's not even a lie, dude. That's the most honest thing you ever said, because that's exactly what just happened. My daughter turned 14 on me, and I went, How the hell did that just happen? And it happened.
I think of that shit even now, like with her running around and talking and being a little shit, testing my patience and stuff. And it's like, you were just barely able to roll over, it seems like 2 weeks ago.
Uh-huh.
Wait. So I said, where the hell does the fucking time go?
Yep. I'm telling you, I feel like Sam, I was tonight when they were all sitting at the table and stuff, I asked Sam and one of her oldest friends to sit together. I know everybody's going oldest. She's 14. Hold on. I asked her and the girl Jenna to sit together, and I took a picture. The reason I took the picture is because I have a picture of those 2 together on the first day of kindergarten. And now they're both getting ready for their first day of high school. Like, it was just crazy to me. I'm like, how the hell has this all happened? I don't get it.
Where did it all go? Yeah.
He would wind up ringing the doorbell and escorted to a room with 20 plus guys telling him how to treat Sam and respect you. It won't be 20 plus guys. It'll be 2 or 3 guys, but I promise you the point will get made. I promise you.
Pull a Den of Thieves thing on him. You ever seen that movie?
Yes, I have. It won't be that many guys, but there'll be actually it'll be 5 of us in total, but point will get made. I promise you that. The kid will know exactly what should happen and what shouldn't happen on his evening with my daughter if he wants to survive. His call.
Make sure to have like a camera in the corner of the room just to video that.
What's going on, Bam? Oh, look,
what's up, Bam?
We have a fake beer tube account in here. Look at that. Somebody else gonna try and start some problems? Have fun. I didn't let my daughter date, period. As soon as she moved out at 19, she got pregnant. Strictness caused rebellion. Yeah, Turtle, you're right. As a parent, there is a fine line, right? You gotta be strict, put rules in place, but you gotta also let them grow and learn. that's part of life, right? Like otherwise, when they finally do get some freedom, I've seen it. I've firsthand,
Done it.
man.
Been doing
I
it.
don't want
Yeah.
to. I don't want to turn my daughter into the girls I used to prey on. And I know that sounds bad, but I used to
It's
look for
true.
those girls. If I know
Yeah.
their parents locked them down, I'm like, you get them girls out the house. They're fucking nuts. They're nuts. They're gonna go want to have a good time because they couldn't get out.
Yeah. I saw that shit with my sister. My parents were real hard on her and they kept her kind of locked down. And she was sneaking out of the house, going to parties. Yeah, it was
You have a question. I don't know if you can see that.
Russ. Yes, sir, I am. I do have a YouTube channel that I have. Same name, Beer to the North, all one word.
All right. While we're up here talking shit, I do have a couple giveaways tonight because the last sit down that we did, where we had 4 giveaways, one guy, unfortunately, I forgot to say that if you weren't in America, you probably shouldn't be entering because these companies aren't going to ship free product across seas. You know what I mean? Overseas and everything. It costs them a fortune. They lose a ton of money to send you one free oil, unfortunately. That was on me, and he honestly was going to give it to me anyways. He was telling me to keep it. But you guys know me. I don't keep anything. That's not the way I do things. I want to give stuff back to you guys. That's what I want to do. So we have one bottle from the Beard Manna Boys, oil of your choice, and we have a $20 gift card from Chronic Mike. So I'll let you pick which one should we do first.
Let me pick?
Yeah, you pick.
You sound all mechanical again. I didn't hear what you had going out.
Uh-oh. We have an oil from Beard Manna and a gift card from Chronic.
Do Manna first.
All right. You heard the man. You heard the man. Let's do this. Man, it is amazing. Yes, it is. It is. So let's do this. Guys, I didn't see Vato in here tonight. So let me go ahead and break all this down for you real quick. We're going to do a random number generator. Please wait for the number range before you do anything. Only enter once. If you enter twice, you're disqualified. And remember that the internet prioritizes your answer on your screen. It is the first one I see on my screen. Okay? So, again, we are going to do random number generator. Go ahead and give me a random number 20 to 30. Go. 20 to 30. Do we need to call 911 for Vato? I don't think so. He's probably just having a night off, man. He's relaxing. Maybe he's having a drink.
He spends most of his life hopping from live stream to live stream, you know.
Yeah, yes, he does. Give the man a break. Somebody send that man a Kit Kat bar. Ladies and germs, you can stop. I didn't mean to click on his name right away, but that's your winner, actually. The winning number was 23. And even though my phone acted up, Gary is the first person with 23 on my phone. So congratulations to Gary Bowman, a.k.a. Dude. Is that right? Dude.
Looks like Dude, AK Dude.
So congratulations to Gary. Again, I hate it when guys are that close to each other because the next 23 is like one away from him. So on his screen, it probably looked like he was first, but I got to go by what's first on my screen, guys. So congratulations to Gary. Very cool win.
Yeah, don't pull like a Daniel the Bearded Apprentice did to me.
Give it to Chris so he can get drunk waffle. Oh, you heard him, Chris.
Oh yeah, he has been like nonstop whining about how he wants to try that.
Chris whines about everything.
Well, yeah, that is true.
Chris has it on the way already. Oh, see.
Shit.
We're gonna play hot potato with the giveaways again. Damn it, Dan. I'm sorry.
Hey, they want to play hot potato. Just remember, I'll always take it.
I mean, if
always
we're
take
gonna
it.
just keep juggling things here, what are we doing? Who's taking it? Just because I'm writing things down because I'm crazy and I have to keep a record of everything I do.
It's okay, Daniel. I forgive you. Don't worry about it.
Hey, man. All right. He said Beard of the North can have it then. So it's yours, sir.
Hey, well, thanks. I'll take it.
You sure? All right. So while we're all here, I wanted to touch on something else that I'm sure this might actually be the next thing that gets me kicked off YouTube. But what the hell? Why not?
Push the envelope. Why not? Yeah.
Yeah, why not? What the hell? Like I said, I don't get paid for none of this shit, so I got nothing to lose.
Me too. I'll just go back to life the way it was before I did YouTube. It wasn't bad either.
Oh, at any point, if you feel uncomfortable, please feel free to leave. Seriously. At any point,
Oh.
you feel uncomfortable when I start talking shit. But
No, I'll be right there with you.
I decided after all this happened and I wasn't just being me and saying what I felt like saying, and people still found ways to attack me. I'm just going to be me now, and I'm going to say what I want to say. And if somebody doesn't like it, then that would be their problem. And if you don't want to, if there's a company that doesn't want to work with me because I'm me, that's cool. I respect that, and I will appreciate the ones that still want to work with me even more.
Right.
That's all I can say.
Got to be real, man. Got to be real. Otherwise, you lose it somewhere in there just to appease other people, and fuck that.
There is something that has been aggravating me, and Chris from that channel to be named later touched on it in his video recently about. I'm not going to get into the whole thing, but mostly about the big batch, small batch thing, and how we should support small batches and not big batches and things. First of all, I don't like the fact that some of these companies that were once small batch that have grown their company now, it feels like people are saying, well, they're gotten big now, so we shouldn't support them anymore. Where does that make sense? How does that make any sense?
That doesn't make any sense. Actually, to me, it's you support what you like, and who fucking cares?
Holy shit, Gary! I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off. Gary Lewis is in here watching, dude. I hope you're feeling better, bro. Like,
yeah, I hope you're doing good, man.
Yeah, I swear to God, man, I hope you're feeling better, and I'm happy to see you're in here, dude. Seriously, means that you must be at least feeling a little bit better. So I'm happy to see you in here, man. I hope you and the family and everybody's doing great. Positive thoughts for Gary and his family, and if you pray, send some prayers his way, please. All right. But yes, just one thing bothering you. No, honestly, no, never. But this is the one thing at the moment that's bothering me. Okay. Yeah, the love from everyone is helping proceed. Just saying. Positive thoughts, positive vibes, all that stuff. Okay. Happy I'm able to type. So are we. I'm happy to see you up, and even if you're only in here for a minute, it means a lot to me that you took some time out to come on in here and watch. I know you got to be feeling like crap, dude. I hope things get better for you soon, man. But yeah, this image of big batch, small batch. Now there are small batch companies, right? But my thing is this: if a guy starts a company as a small batch, one man in a room starting on his own, then grows that into a bigger company, makes it something that's making tons of money and is in stores and everything else, does that mean at this point that we should now hate on this product because he's no longer considered small batch? Like, does that make sense? No, we should be celebrating that man and giving him his credit for getting to that point.
Exactly. He worked his ass off, marketed himself well enough to where he got to that point. Why would you want to just be like, okay, you got up there now, I don't need to support you anymore? That's
It
the
is the
goal. Yeah,
You
that's
would
the
think
goal.
so. You would think so, right? And listen, I 100% stand behind the terminology of support small batch. Yes, support small batch to help them grow and get bigger.
To get
Not
to that point. That's the point of it.
not support small batch until they get big and then tell them to kiss your ass because they're not small batch anymore. Where does that make sense? In order for all of us to grow, and I mean this, I mean the entire scope of the men's grooming and the beard world in the whole, companies need to get bigger, bring more eyes to a company, which then brings more eyes to the people reviewing that company's product, which makes all of us bigger. There's no negative from these companies getting more attention and more exposure. It's all positive.
We all want to try to build each other up to get to a common goal. So there's no point in the whole, I'll lift you up so far and then there you go, you're on your own. We're all here to help each other out and help each other grow.
Listen, I don't have the biggest platform. I won't pretend like I do. But I have what I have, and I've busted my ass to get to where I am. And one thing I've always tried to do, and I don't know if anybody else has ever noticed this, okay? But one thing I've always tried to do is when I have co-hosts or something like that on my channel, I always try to bring channels who I guess you would consider smaller than me at the time on with me. Why? Well, if there's 30 or 40 people watching us, maybe 20 of them haven't seen him yet. And it'll get eyes over to his channel a little bit for him. And to me, that's the overall goal. If you're going up, people help me along the way. So why wouldn't I help somebody else when I can? People help me to get to where I am. So why wouldn't I help somebody else? And I guarantee you, there isn't a single channel out there right now that hasn't been helped. Not one. By another channel to get to where they are. Just saying.
It's true. Yeah, you have like 660 subs on your YouTube channel?
Yes.
I have 100. I have 107. And anybody that has helped me along the way to grow as much as I have, I never expected to get past 10, 15. I was just doing this for fun. And if people wanted to listen to it, that was awesome. But, people, if they take notice and they want to help me and they're a bigger channel, like Chris, he's got like 5,000 subs. And that was the first live show I had ever been on. I was ready to puke my guts out. I was so freaking nervous. But he helped me. And with that sense, I will never forget the people that helped me out.
Yeah, and that's the point. I remember my first conversation with Chris, honestly. He DM'd me. He had seen my my videos and a few live streams that I had done and things like that. And he DM'd me and he said, "Hey man, this and that. I'd love to get you on my show." And I went, at that point I hadn't really heard of him. So I went and looked him up, obviously, to go see what it was. And I'm like, he's got like 3,000 subscribers and I've got like 40 at the time. What the hell do you want me on your channel for?
That was my exact thought too when he asked me to be on his show.
But it's something he's done. He's always tried to bring the spotlight to smaller channels. And why not? Again, there is no negative from all of us growing. None. None. It drives me a little bit nuts when I see people grow who I know have been helped to get to where they are, but I don't see them reaching their hand back to bring others with them. It makes me a little bit angry. I don't like that. But I can't sit here and criticize anybody else for what they do with their own channel. It's their channel, it's their business. All
Yeah.
I'm saying is don't forget people because you never know when you might need that person.
Yeah. Exactly. Yeah, it's like Chris.
What's going on, Walt?
Chris messaged me last night just saying, "Hey, I'm just checking in on you. How you doing?" Because I've got some personal stuff going on in my life right now that's real hard to deal with, and he knows about it. And just to have somebody like that, I have closer friends in this community, you would say, than I do in real life.
Yep.
And I don't have a
Absolutely.
single person in my real life aside from like my brother and my sister texting me or messaging me saying, "Hey, just seeing how you're doing." But
Absolutely.
then
I
I've got
talk
Chris,
to
just random.
I talk to Chris on a daily basis. On a daily basis, we'll check in with each other, just saying what's up or whatever. Chris
And
has
this,
had my back more than once. More than once, Chris has had my back, and because of that, I've said more than once. If you know me, then you know my rule. If I say we're family, then we're family. Now
yeah,
that doesn't mean that we're family until you piss me off. It means we're family. It means even if I'm pissed at you, we're still family. I don't care what dumbass thing you do or how bad things looking, whatever. If I got to go out in public and fight 15 people because you were an idiot, fine. I'm going to go out and fight 15 people. I might then kick your ass behind the scenes, but
yeah,
in public,
exactly.
I'm going to have you back. That's how this works.
Yeah, I'll go fight that fight for you, but you're gonna catch one in the jaw later after too.
Like, that's my rule. I grew up with that rule. In public, I have your back. I don't care what you did. I got your back. Even if I think you're an idiot, if we're brothers, then I got your back. I might kick the crap out of you behind the scenes for getting me into this dumbass situation, but I'm still
Well,
going to have your back, and that's that. That's how this works.
yeah,
I don't mean to sound corny, but to quote
no, that ain't
Martin
corny at
Lawrence and
all.
Will Smith, we ride together and we die together, and that's that.
Exactly.
I've been depressed because of these dang storms, and I've had cabin fever. So yesterday, I forced myself to get out and walk a mile. Something that's bothering you, walk it off. Yeah, man, it works for some people. Definitely
It does.
does. Um,
Everybody has their own way of getting it out.
yep,
You have don't you have like a journal, don't you?
yep.
That's a good way for you. I've considered doing that too. Mostly
I
like,
do my
go
my
ahead.
journal is it's normal journal taking, like just writing thoughts out or whatever. And then ultimate goal is, and I guarantee you somebody's gonna make fun of me for this, is turning them all into poems. That's what I like to do with all my thoughts. Is I
There's
get them
nothing
into
wrong
a
with that.
poem somehow.
There is nothing wrong with that. That is your way of releasing anger and stress and shit that's bothering you. Everybody has their own way of doing it.
I've always enjoyed poetry. I've always enjoyed writing poetry. Anything I've ever written, I don't know if it's any good or not because I don't really share it with a ton of people. But I just write it for me, and it helps me process certain things. Whether it helps me process things, it helps me accept things, and it helps me just get something out into the world if I have to and be done with it.
Chris, you can't use
Uh,
that against him now.
mm, mm, mm. I actually wrote a ton of poetry through my high school years. So did I, but those were a lot of corny ones, like a lot of the ones I wrote in high school were like I would see a girl I liked and I'd be like, damn, gotta get her attention. And I was like the fat, out of shape kid in high school, so I couldn't compete with all those jocks and stuff for looks. So I had to find some other way. So poetry got me pretty far, I won't lie to you.
You
Poetry
do
got
what
me
you
pretty
gotta
far.
do, man. You do what you gotta do.
Shut up. That's all I'm gonna say. All right, old man, relax.
told Chris, I told you can't use that against him, man. That's his way of getting stressed out.
He uses everything he can. It's just his nature. But I've written in one form or another, whether it be poetry, journals, I've always written. Always. I've always been jotting things down, and I'm known to actually keep a notebook next to me while I sleep, because I'll wake up in the middle of the night with something like in my brain, and I'm like, hold on, and I'll just scribble it down. The problem is, most of the time when I do that, I'm still half asleep, and when I wake up, I can't read what the hell I wrote anyways. So it didn't really serve its purpose. That's the problem.
I've considered getting myself one too and doing that too, just to kind of get my thoughts out on the paper and kind of just let it, release it out. Rather than I've always been real good at bottling all that shit up, and then somewhere down the road something triggers me and I fly off the handle.
That was me for a very long time, until one day I got myself in a lot of trouble, and all I can say, it was over. It was over my now ex-wife, and things got bad, and I almost wound up in jail for a very long time. And at that point, I was like, I probably should find a better way to deal with my anger, and maybe get things out, because on top of, it was weird. It was like I would hold shit in and I wouldn't react to stuff. And then at the same time, though, I was a hothead. So I was always getting angry about something, and I just wouldn't let it out.
Yeah, so it just builds and builds and builds and builds.
Right. And then when it finally did come out, I was basically ready to kill the world. Like, I was ready to burn the world to the ground. That's that. I'm done. I wanted to publish a book at one time. You know what? I've thought, my uncle's actually a published author, my Uncle John. John Ruggiero, something, Seasons of Faith or something like that. I can't remember the name of his book right now. But basically, he has connections at a publishing house and things like that. And I've thought about it, honestly. I would need somebody to help me, though, because I'm not an organized individual. I just write. So I would need somebody to take all the stuff I write and kind of put it together in some form, shape, and manner, and have it make sense.
You would need your own agent.
Something like that. You know what I mean? Like, I would need somebody to, hey, let's take all this nonsense that you've written down, and some of it's kind of good, so let's put it all together here, make an actual story, and then here we go. But just saying, never ever discard your thoughts, and here's why. Once upon a time, okay, why can't I remember his name right now? Oh my God, the guy who came up with the original Lord of the Rings and all that stuff. Why can't I remember the friggin' dude's name right now? That's gonna drive me nuts now. Good job, Joe.
Somebody will bring it up. Somebody will bring it up.
The man who created all that stuff, and it's driving me insane. I know who he is, but the name has just right out of my brain at the moment. Like, it's just gone. The name doesn't exist. Tolkien. There we go. Yes. Thank you. Holy crap, Zebra. People probably thought that man was nuts. He wrote a world that had elves, it had necromancers, dwarves, dragons, hobbits, like giant spiders that talked. You know what I mean? Like, he wrote a world that made no sense probably to most people. He probably looked nuts as he was writing these stories down. That man, who was probably looked at like he was crazy and even laughed at by some, basically gave birth to sci-fi and fantasy in the modern era.
Very true.
90% of what you consider fantasy branches off of his ideas. Just saying. So people can think you're crazy all they want, but if you cash in an idea like that and you wind up a millionaire, they can think they're crazy. You go make some money. That's all I'm gonna say.
You come off crazy to a lot of people, but all it takes is that one person that's up there to catch that and be like, "This is fucking good." Next thing you're doing, you're rolling in the dough.
Insanity is like gateway to inspiration. Well, then shit. I better get to work. I should be inspired by now. Damn. But I want to real quick just because I know we've gone all over the friggin' place here, and that's again, I'm nuts. I go all over the place. That's how I do things, right? I just want to get back to the small batch thing here real quick because I want to make sure.
Way off topic.
Yeah, we went way off topic, but I want to make sure people know that I'm not saying don't support small batch. 100% support small batch so that they grow and become a big batch. Is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Don't hate on them because they got bigger. No, man. Show them the love, man. Help these companies grow. That's what we're out here trying to do. I would love, personally, this one's just me though, okay? I would love to see the day where I walk into a friggin' Walmart or Target or some shit, go over to their men's grooming section, and on the shelf, I look over and see Beard Mana. That would be the greatest day of my life. I'd be like, I did a live stream with those dudes. They're friends of mine. Like, those are brothers. And look at this shit. Good for them. Good for them. That would be amazing to me.
There's a lot of companies, a lot of small batch that I would think that would be just phenomenal. I'd be taking that picture of it and sending it to him and be like, dude, when the fuck did you get here?
Right.
This is awesome.
Exactly. I would not walk down the aisle and go, huh, they're in Walmart? Huh, screw those guys. I ain't buying their stuff now.
Exactly.
Sons of bitches. They're not small batch anymore. What the hell's wrong with them?
Damn sellouts.
That's right. You're right. They are sellouts. They sold out at Target, Walmart, CVS, Walgreens. They sold out of all them stores. They got all kinds of money now. I mean, I don't think I know anybody who's ever started a company and said, you know what I want? I want to make just enough money to survive, to keep the company afloat. I don't really want to make any real money. I just want to make just enough so that the company can stay alive. And yeah, I never want to grow. Ever.
Yeah. Nobody starts any type of business to have that type of mentality. Any guy that tells me, well, I'm not in it for the money, is like, well, then why'd you start the business?
Russ, those are all some very good small batches. You could literally reel off 1,000 of them. That would all be great to be seen. And again, the ultimate goal is not to keep them all small. The goal is to grow them and let everything grow with them. The community grows with them. Everything grows with them. More eyes, more this, more that, more attention. Stores start taking more of a notice of the beard world and understanding, hey, there's more than just the 3 or 4. They're not even big batch in my opinion. I call them store batches in my opinion. The Cremos, the Wild Willies, things like that. Okay. They're like store brand made stuff. Again, nothing wrong with that because I'm sure they started off somewhere at some point too, right? They had to. But the point is to show them, hey, there's more than just those guys out there. Get some of these great other companies that are out there in these stores.
There's some phenomenal stuff being made in this guy's garage by himself. That deserves
Imagine
to
what
be...
he could do. Yeah. Imagine what he could do if you gave him some backing and a proper lab and things like that.
Yeah.
Just saying, you know? So why wouldn't these companies want to grow? Like, doesn't make any sense to me. Don't do this. Don't do that. Support small batch. Who decides what is and what isn't small batch anymore? Who does that?
That's true. Who does? Is it they don't have enough marketing or ads on such and such platform? Or is it because it's only them by themselves? They don't have some employees?
I mean,
what does?
like I would love somebody to tell me what the definition of small batch is, because to me, small batch is most of these companies. If you compared them to any other industry in the world right now, most of these companies are small batch. Okay, even in the YouTube analytic world, the beer world is small batch in every sense and form, because in the beard world, Dan C's a monster. In YouTube terms, Dan C is a small channel by all rights and accounts.
You can go look in on YouTube and look in any gaming category and look up their top YouTuber, and I bet you they have like 400,000 or 500,000 subscribers.
Yes, absolutely.
Anytime. Yeah.
And that's not a knock on Dan, and I'm not saying, hey man, listen, if Dan blows up tomorrow, y'all better stop supporting him. He ain't small batch no more. He went big batch now. Don't support Dan no more, damn it. No. What I'm saying is, as Dan grows, more eyes to the community. There's nothing wrong with that. That's what we want. We want to see these guys growing, getting bigger. Okay? That's what we want.
Exactly.
What's up, Cruz? That's what we
Going
want.
on, Cruz?
We want more eyes everywhere. Okay? I don't want to hear people saying, oh, that company's getting bigger now, so they're big batch. Don't support them no more. Shut up, pineapple. I don't like it. Knock it off right now. All right? First of all, don't let nobody, and I mean nobody, not me, not the man sitting right there, not Dan C him friggin' self, tell you what you do or don't like. Plain and simple. Listen to people's opinions, our input, if you want, on products that you don't know. That's all we are. Reviewers, YouTubers, all that stuff. In this market, we're a tool. We're a tool. You can go look us up real quick, companies you don't know, and see. Oh, hey, look, these guys, so many guys are saying this stuff is good. Might be worth trying that stuff then. Or, damn, 3 out of 5 of them say it sucks. Maybe I shouldn't try that one. You know?
Listen to our opinions and just remember their opinions. And make sure to formulate your own opinion on it too.
That's it. It's all, I mean, we were talking about this right before we went live. It's a very subjective market in the beer world. Very subjective. Something that I think is the greatest product, hands down, I've ever used. He could get his hands on and think is the worst shit he's ever put in his beer.
Yep.
It depends on your skin, the way your body breaks down the stuff when you're using it, all that kind of stuff.
All subjective. Try to give you as much information as we can, tell you how it worked for us, and then you go on your own from there.
I also want to see the sit down, the CMU and Beer to the North with 15,000 subs. Listen, I got a feeling that you're going to be waiting a long time for me on that one, because there's somebody out there right now who is actively doing all they can to keep that from happening. So I'm not going nowhere. I'm going to be here, but this man, support him then. I tell people this all the time. Look, I get questions all the time from people. How do you help YouTubers? How do you do this? How do you do? Support them. Support them without being asked to support them. If you really like them, share their content. Share it on your Facebook page. Do this, do that. Because you never know who's going to see it, click on it, and it might get them a new sub. Okay? Guys on Instagram, stuff like that, man. Share people's content. Help each other, man. Everybody help each other. The same way that these companies, okay, when they drop a new scent profile or something like that, have 10 channels out there talking about that. is the same way that as a community we should be treating each other when we drop a new video or something like that. We should all be sharing each other's content. We should all be going over and watching real quick. Hit the thumbs up real quick. Leave a comment. It don't take that long to support each other, as long as you like that individual, obviously. If you don't like his content, then, hey.
Yeah, if you don't like it, then just keep moving on. Not a big deal. But I kind of noticed something on Instagram that's kind of weird that, for me, I could post a selfie, right? And it'd get 70, 80 likes. But then I post something to promote a new video and it'll get 15 likes or 20 likes. Why?
Mm-hmm.
Why were the same, those other 60 people, they'll like my selfie, but they won't like my post for the content I created? Explain that to me. Why does that happen?
I'm sorry, sir. I need somebody to kick Healthy Beard out the chat right now. Man's got to go. You can't come up in here talking pork roll shit. Man's got to go. I don't care. Central Jersey's not even a real place. Get him out of here. It's made up. Get him out of here. Gabagool, we're not taking that sitting down, are we? But no, I agree. I see the same thing. I see a lot of things that drive me a little bit nutty. And honestly, I can make a whole show out of the things that I think are wrong and ways to fix things and all that. But what I'm going to say is this, and I said it in a post. Imagine a world where there was no hating anymore. A beard community where we didn't hate on each other, where we didn't pick and choose who we wanted to support and when we wanted to do that. Okay? Instead, we supported universally. We all tried to build each other up. We all tried to make each other better. And instead of throwing hate, we threw constructive criticism to our brothers to help them make their channels better and their content better. That's what I want to be a part of. And that's what this place once was. There was a point in time where everybody had each other's backs and we were all trying to help each other. Now, it feels like if we're in the middle of a race or we're getting chased by a bear, somebody's going to shoot me in the leg just so they can get out of there real quick.
Now it's a competition, and it's become a really savage competition too. It's like that was the reason why I wanted to get into it, because I thought, it'd be a great thing to start, and it was something that I was passionate about. And I liked making the videos and doing all that stuff. And then shortly after I started seeing some of this hate that's been coming around, and it's all for what? Just because you don't like that person, then you're going to start a bunch of shit, and then you're going to tell your friends that are friends with that person you can't be friends with that person, or you can't share his stuff because otherwise you and I are not friends anymore. It's like, when the fuck did we go back to high school?
Oh, I should warn everybody that's watching this, by the way. Don't ever hit me with a message like that. Never send me a message saying, listen, I don't like so-and-so, and I saw you liked his post. I don't know if we can be taught. Don't send me that message. I'm going to tell you exactly where you can take that message. I'm a grown man, and nobody's going to tell me who I can or can't support or can or can't talk to. It doesn't work that way.
It's more likely you tell me not to support somebody because you're not friends with them, you're the one that's going out the door.
9 times out of 10, yeah, that's the way it's going to go. Honestly. Listen, I have been here for 3 years now. 3 years now I've been here, okay? I've seen channels come and go. I've seen channels skyrocket past me, and it's all good, okay? It's all good. That's why Dan and I started being friends. We support and respect each other. I've seen channels come and go. I've seen channels rocket past me, and there'll be more that rocket past me because I suck, and I embrace that suckiness. I own my suck. I know I suck, but I enjoy my shitty channel and doing things my way. I have fun doing it. So therefore, I wouldn't change a thing about it. I've been here from the beginning. I've seen channels that are here to help others. I've seen channels that are here to focus just on themselves. I've seen everything under the sun. And every year, it feels like there needs to be a moment where we all get attacked for one reason or another. And at the end of it, things kind of reset. And then it comes again for some reason. What I'm saying is, you can't let these idiots win in those moments. It can't happen. Because if they win, when that everything dies down and the dust clears, all that's left is them. That's exactly what they want.
Yep.
They don't want you to be standing at the end of this. They want to feel like they beat you. They literally, this is not a joke. Okay. I have the messages that were sent to me in a screenshot. This is exactly what one of them from a burner account, it was a 709 number or something like that. Can't remember right now. Sent to Nicole, my ex-girlfriend. This is what they sent her. Okay, word for word, I'm going to say it right now. This is how hateful these people are and why you can't let them win. They said, ha ha, Joe's going to quit and go somewhere and cry now. Thank you for hurting him worse than we ever could. How can we thank you? That's what they're saying. That's what's going on out there right now. And I know that I'm not the only one that's happened to. I know others who have been attacked in the same exact kind of way. Personal shit, going after their families, things like that. You can't let assholes like this win. I almost did. I almost said, this shit ain't worth it. I'm done. But if I did, I'm letting them win. And that's not cool with me. It's not. Why? Why am I going to let you win? You've already won on some fronts. Me and Nicole were having our issues. I can almost guarantee you she's never going to talk to me again. Because why would she? All the drama and the bullshit that came with everything. I don't blame her at this point. But you're not going to run me off. And you shouldn't be able to run others off, man. Listen, anybody who's watching, stand your ground. Stand your ground. Any bully in history, if you stand your ground, eventually they punk out.
Yep.
And that's all these guys are. They're bullies. Hiding behind the scenes, trying to stir up drama any way they can. They're bullies who aren't man enough to stand toe-to-toe with you and say the way they feel. So instead, they create fake accounts, burner things to talk shit because they're not man enough to stand there and say what they feel and take whatever comes their way afterwards.
I was talking to Jay Hustle earlier, and we were kind of talking on this subject, and he said, you know, if everybody in the beard community lived within like a 10-block radius of each other, none of this drama would happen.
Nope.
Because if somebody was within walking distance of me and I knew who it was that was talking shit, it's going to get settled one way or another.
Yep.
They're afraid to get popped in the mouth, and that's why you get the keyboard warriors that I'm never going to meet you, and so you can just say whatever you want. And he's right.
It's the Mike. It's
the Mike Tyson thing. Yep.
Mm-hmm. The internet has made people way too comfortable with being able to talk shit and not getting popped in the mouth for it.
Yep.
John Jorg, okay, you say so. I don't think I've seen you in here before, sir, so thanks for coming in. You're all right, Joe. Stand your ground. Just do your thing. There should be no room for the haters. Yep. 100%, 1000% truth. Joe, nothing wrong with helping each other grow. Absolutely. Absolutely. That's just listen, these are things that have been driving me a little bit nutty, and I had to get them out. You guys know me by now. I don't do well with shutting up and leaving it be. Nope, that's not my way. I talk, I let it out, and that's that. I just feel like here's my challenge to everybody, content creators, whoever. I want you to go home tonight or whatever. If you are home, you know what I mean. I'm acting like we're at a fucking nightclub or some shit. When we're done, take a second. I want you to think about your journey, where it started, and the help you received along the way. Then think about what have you done to help others along your way. Just saying, if you think you can do something to help somebody, why wait for them to ask? Why not go to them and say, hey, I got an idea and I think it'll help your channel. Or I got an idea and I think it'll help your company grow. Just saying, if you think you can help, why not just do it?
Yep. Kind of like, on IG or something like that. I don't post other people's content or comment on something in the hopes that they're going to return the favor. I just do it because I like what they've got out there and I want to support it. I've never done it to where, like, okay, if I repost his thing that he posted, then he should feel obligated to repost something that I put up. That's not the way that should work.
Daniel's right. Yes, child of mine.
You want to hold me gift card?
Sure. Is
Yep.
that all?
And it's, Daniel's been trying real hard to try to get to 1,000.
Oh,
And if anybody in here isn't subbed to Daniel yet,
yeah, dog.
strongly suggest to go sub to him. Help him get to 1,000 because that guy
But I'm gonna go shop online.
does awesome reviews, great content. That's my personal opinion. He's a good dude.
Yeah. Go subscribe if you can. Get guys where they want to be, man. I'm telling you, this beard YouTube men's grooming journey, it's not a instant gratification world.
Nope.
It is a grind. And you have to embrace the grind and love what you're doing. Okay? And it's harder for some than for others. I can speak on myself, and I can speak on like Zebra back when he was making content. When you have situations like mine or his, and some days you don't even feel like moving, and think it's hard to convince yourself, hey, throw the camera on and start recording. You got to put out a video on Tuesday. In those moments, you kind of feel like, to hell with that camera. You know what I mean? So understand that this world is a grind, man. And the guys that are putting this content out for you are doing it because they honestly enjoy doing it. So whether it's Dan or Daniel or Dan C or whoever the hell it is, man, drop them a comment, interact with those guys. I guarantee you in this community, you will get more interaction, more feedback, more everything than you will in just about any other community, any other niche in the world. Yeah, most definitely have those days where sometimes weak. Yeah, see? That's why I'm at. I know Zebra goes through the same thing. But again, man, all I'm saying is this was once a place where we all helped each other, where the entire group got together and did all we could to raise each other up. We can get back to that. I know we can. We can make this a place again where we all help each other. We just have to want to do it. And by that, I mean not accepting, oh, this stuff is happening, and you know what? It's too much. I'm going to walk away. No. You got to stand your ground and be ready to fight at this point. And that's that.
And let your egos go. I mean, I've seen people that started their channels at the exact same time I did, and they're way above me with subs. So what? And good for them. I am more than supportive of anybody that is a small channel just like me. And I don't know. I don't understand where the jealousy comes. I've seen a lot of jealousy with it. That's where the ego thing I said dropped, because supporting, Joe didn't have to have me on here tonight. I didn't have to be on any other live that I've been on, but those guys were like, seems like a cool dude. Most of the guys out there are good dudes to talk to. And they're more than supportive of anybody out there. They don't, shame anybody. Oh, well, you've only got this much and you're only this popular. They don't give a shit. I don't give a shit. You could just have started. I don't know where the ego or the self-proclaimed hotshot stuff comes from.
Just the way some guys are. Also, one last thing before we do this last giveaway and I get up off of here, because 10:30 on Sunday, everybody knows it's daddy-daughter time for a little while before I go and send her off on the bed. These live streams would be the last thing I would tell you guys. If you guys want to see your content creator, your YouTubers, whatever, stay around, you want to see them last, watch the live streams. YouTube takes that in a huge effect, almost more than they do the actual friggin' videos. Okay? It means a big deal to them. It means that somebody wants to see you in their eyes, and YouTube will actually share your content more because of that. Watch the live streams, hit the thumbs up button. Man, even if you go, you know what, I can't watch tonight, I got things to do, but what I can do is put it on my freaking computer and just hit the damn mute key. I'm going to make sure they get the watch time just because they're good people and I want to make sure they know I'm supporting them. Okay? It's that simple, man. Do what you can to help out the content creators you like, because if you don't, with all the attacks and everything else that's going on, if we don't start supporting our guys and having our guys' backs, they're going to go away. It's already happening. On a weekly basis right now, we're seeing more and more channels go, I can't do this. I'm done. I can't. I'm done. If we don't support each other, if we don't start raising each other up, then the people looking to tear us down are going to keep winning, and there ain't going to be any damn channels left. So now's the time, guys. Better late than never. We better do something now, or there ain't going to be much of a community left for us soon. Wow, Gabagool's comment. Bees don't waste their time explaining to flies that honey is better than shit. That's about as Jersey of a comment as you can get. So, all right, guys, let's do this last giveaway real quick, and then we're going to get ready to get on off of here. Like I said, we got the $20 Chronic gift card. I'm sorry, all day long, man, the urge to smoke has been horrible. Okay, so I've been chewing on friggin' toothpicks and eating all day long nonstop. It's horrible right now, man. Horrible.
Suppose me smoking this hasn't been helping you either.
Nothing's been helping me all day, dude. It's been bad. I mean, look, my hands always shake, but they're bad today. Like, I've been, for some reason, I don't know why, as soon as I opened my eyes today, having a cigarette was the first thing on my brain, man. Very first thing on my brain. And it's been hard all damn day. Oh, I'm not. It's just been getting to me a little bit today, but I am. There's no way in hell. I'll kick my own ass if I start smoking right now. I'll kick the shit out of myself. But anyways, let's do this. You guys know the rules. Please. Wait for the number range. We're gonna do a random number generator. Wait for the number range. Please only enter once. Okay. If you enter twice, I gotta disqualify you. And remember that the internet prioritizes your answer on your screen. So it's whoever got it first on my screen. And if you get prioritized, please don't get mad at me. There's nothing I can do about it. Okay. Take it up with the internet. Not much I can do about it. All right, Zebra man, have a good night.
See ya, Zebra.
Yeah, man. Have a good night. One of the best guys in the community, hands down. Take care of yourself, brother. So let's do this. Remember, only enter once. Wait for the number range. I see you all already starting to put numbers in. You don't even friggin' know the scenario yet. Relax. All right? Give me a random number. Let's do 10 to 20. Go. 10 to 20. $20 gift card from Chronic Beard. Some of the best CBD you're going to get your hands on right now, boys. Think of it this way. If you had the original Chronic, it's like the original Chronic feel-wise, right? But on steroids. Just saying. Best way I can give you, best breakdown I can give you right now. It's like the original Chronic, but on freaking steroids. That's how real this stuff is.
Yeah, that's probably going to be my next purchase in beard mail.
All right. If I click on the number here, I'm sorry. StreamYard is not cooperating tonight. So as I try to scroll down, it's not letting me. So if that happens, I apologize. I will let you know who the actual winner is. All right, you can stop. We do have a winner. Trying to see who got it first because we have two people who got it right. All right, so yep, the winning number is 14. And the first one on my screen is Diablo Bearded.
Of course, it's Diablo.
Diablo is becoming a pretty big winner in here, man. He wins quite often in my streams. Hold on. I got to get my obsessive compulsive stuff out of the way. I got to write it down now before I have a heart attack. So, Diablo, congratulations.
Congrats, Diablo.
$20 gift card to the Chronic Beard. It's a great jump off point, man. There you go. Something that Ray just said is pretty damn good. Fellas, remember someone out there gives a damn about you. Someone loves you. Keep your heads up. Love you guys.
There you go, Turtle.
Thanks, bro. Gotta love that Chronic Beard Coat. Chronic's got some good stuff, man. Got some good stuff, man. I hope you go get you my recommendation once upon a time would have been Shatterfly. Okay? But this little beauty right here, Hellbent, I think Hellbent is taking the crown on that one. I love Hellbent. And Daniel, right there, Chronic is 25% off until tonight by using any affiliate code. And I do have a code. I just can't remember it right now. For the life of me. I can't. Pineapples. I can't remember it. It might be Jersey 15. I know Mike just redid it, but I can't remember it at the moment. So use Daniel's, man. I know I think Daniel's got one. There's a few guys who got them, man. If you can save some money, save it. Do what you got to do to save some money, man. You know what I mean? Support everybody. Support those guys. And again, man, Hellbent is up there. It's fantastic. Shatterfly is a classic. The Mondays is over there, which is another classic. There's just so many. Oh, yep. There you go. Chris remembers. It's Jersey 15. There you go. I'm glad somebody remembers.
Chris to the rescue, as always.
No, see, you're wrong. It's Jersey 10. See? Thank you, Daniel. God. Tell him, Daniel. He's my moderator. This guy. I'm saying old people. Jesus. But anyways, we're going to wrap things up, guys. It's been another awesome Sunday on the sit down. I want to thank Dan for joining me. Thank you for coming on, sir. Thanks for hanging out.
Thanks for having me on, man.
Of course, of course. And I just want to say I love all of you. Thank you so much for standing by me while all this crap has been going on. I was dead convinced in my brain, and when I hit the live button tonight, I was going to be up here talking to myself. Like, I didn't think anybody was going to be here because all the crap that's been going on. So thank you all so much for being here, for trying to keep this place alive and running. You guys are amazing. I hope you all have a great friggin' week. And till the next one, stay safe, guys. Be good to each other. I'll see you guys later, all right?